All right. Sorry, I had to finish setting a few things up. So I'm also streaming on Instagram. I don't know. I figured I'd try it because Twitter is now a paid-for feature. So I don't know how this works with that. So if you're viewing Instagram, hello. I don't know how to actually. Let me get my phone and see if I can actually see the chat there. All right. Open up my Instagram. I honestly don't even know if this is actually working or not. It doesn't say I'm streaming. Instagram. Let's see. Well, I don't know how that works on Instagram. Hello, Chucho. It says you put you put doggy face. Okay, so my restream chat thing doesn't actually show the dog emoji. I have to do this and show it on my screen. Let me see here. It says it's streaming on Instagram. Let me see here. That's so weird. Why is it doing that? Copy link. I don't know how this stuff works. Oh, is it live? I think it is going live. How do I oh my gosh, that doesn't work. Oh, here we go. Copy. Paste. I just want to see my chat on Instagram. Okay, well, if you're viewing this on Instagram, I don't know how. So I apologize in advance. That's just so weird. You would think that I'd be able to see on my own Instagram profile, who could, the stream itself. Why is it not working? This is very strange. It says streaming view on Instagram, and it's not working. Wonder if I broke it somehow. Create live video. Practice. Copy the stream. Oh, wait. I see. Okay. I think I figured it out. Let me try this. Edit. Paste. Save. And now I can go live. No? What the fuck? Alright, maybe I'm just going to turn the Instagram thing off. I don't know why it's not working. That's so weird. It looks like it's connected, so why won't you work? Huh. Okay, well, if it's not working, it's not working. So I'm going to shut that off. And then we'll have to figure that out later. Okay, whatever. Anyway, yay, my Kickstarter is funded. Actually, let me pull that up as well, just so we can kind of see it. I'm happy. Stop sharing screen and do the window with pumpkin prints. There we go. So we have surpassed the goal of 300, which is really awesome. 22 backers, super excited. So we have, let's see, this all, we have one early spreader back tier left. Ooh, I'll have to let you guys know. So that is pretty awesome. I'm very excited about this. I'm excited because this is my first comic and it has been achieved. So I do have a Fund My Comic link as well. Let's see, just say I can't even type my own website. So I have. All right, that's gonna take forever to load. I don't know why everything's so slow today. Even at work, my internet was slow. All right, so I have 300. We hit the goal of 315, which is very, very awesome. What is this? Yay! Pumpkins! Which I'm very excited about. I'm probably going to change. Well, not probably. I am going to change some of this stuff because it's fully funded now. Get that advertising going. Get an update here so that everyone knows it's funded. We also have 20 backers on Fund My Comic, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. So together we're at, let's see, can I do math in my head? It's 257, 315, that's 5, 8, 9, 10, 12, 572. Let me see. 3, that's what, 315. Yes. Well, I was right. 572. I can do math in my head. Yes. So we're at 572 total for the comic. So it is surpassed the 500 goal, which I'm very, very happy with. I think I put 500. Oh, I put 600. Sorry. Whatever. 600, 500. We're close enough. It's funded as far as I'm concerned. It's getting made no matter what. So I'm very happy. So 20 backers there and 22 here. So we have 42 backers total, which is awesome. Very excited about that. Thank you guys so much. I'm just thrilled. I am. So we're just going to do another draw stream today, but I'm just very grateful to everyone for backing this and supporting me. Even if you couldn't back it, that's totally fine too. The fact you supported it anyway makes me very happy. So thank you so much. I'm hoping that, once this gets fulfilled and the next book comes out, we'll have even more stuff to like talk about and share and theorize and all that good stuff. I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm just very excited for this. So, yeah. Thank you guys very, very much. And if you haven't checked it out and you're watching this stream, I do have in the pinned comments on YouTube the link to the Kickstarter if you want to back it there. I know it's like a more like it's a platform that people are more familiar with, which is why I put the rest of the funding on Kickstarter, because Fund My Comic is still very new and not many people are like comfortable with it yet, or they're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna, back other stuff on there. So yeah, but it's all there. Yay, I'm so excited. Thank you, Jose. So yeah. So we will go over more of this later in the stream. We are going to, let's see, add screen share. I don't know why it's not letting me add like multiple screen shares so I can just flip through. I don't know why that is. So that's annoying. Remove. Maybe it's like a special paid feature or something. All right, so we're gonna go back to drawing. We're gonna just work on one page today because I had a bit to do, so it was a late work day-ish, and I've already kind of worked on stuff periodically while eating dinner and breaks today. So my main goal is to get this panel right here done that I'm scribbling on like a professional. I just want to get some of this detail work in and kind of make it not so like flat. Because before I just had this, it looked too flat. It's just very flat, right? Just very flat. So we're kind of giving it a little bit more dimension. Not perfect, but that's okay. I'm trying to like get my mind out of trying to be perfectionist with this stuff and just getting it done. It's okay. Not everything has to be perfect. Can I even modify? No, I need to actually. I'll do that last. Never mind. I was going to say I need to tweak the panels here because I didn't position them completely correctly, but that's okay. That's for later. So we're just going to work on Pumpkin Prince's house. So I kind of like was trying to figure out how detailed I wanted some of this to be. Do I want his house filled up with stuff because he's not the first guardian? Or do I want it to be empty because of reasons I won't spoil here? Well, I guess it's not really a spoiler, but do I want it to be empty because guardians aren't like permanent parts of this world? They can die and all that good stuff. Well, not really good stuff, but they can die, right? So I wasn't sure how I wanted to go about that. I think I've decided to make it filled up with some stuff because if there's been more than one guardian, you'd think over time there would be some stuff that gets left behind from the previous guardian, or there's at least basic reference material to go over or basic home stuff, not completely lived in. Like I'm going to have a dead plant here that's just abandoned. And not to sound super rich, but the Kickstarter is to fund which part of the comics development? Producing, printing, shipping. It is for printing and shipping, primarily printing. So the Kickstarter, actually, let me pull that back up. I can actually show you. Let me see if I can. Oh, I just ruined that. Okay. Prints. I actually have a graph down here. Where is it? Here we go. So most of the funding is going towards printing the comic right here. And then packaging is a small part. The sleeves and the boards are like a little bit smaller. And then shipping will be like the second biggest piece of the pie, I guess. That's generally how I have priced this out. Now, I will say that the Kickstarter and Fund My Comic, all the campaign funds have been raised, cover the bare minimum. So I do expect a lot of this to fluctuate. Shipping, I know it's not technically going to cover it because I decided to do free shipping because it's my first comic campaign and the economy fucking sucks. So I'm like, everyone needs a break. So that's just what I'm doing. I have business funds already for this stuff. So it's not like I don't have money. I do run a business. I do have business fundage. I do have business income. So a lot of that will be, not a lot of it, but a portion of that has been set aside to support the campaign. So realistically, I already have like a budget Excel sheet for this where I already have an estimate of how much shipping is going to cost. I already know how much the bags and the boards and all that stuff is going to cost as well. The benefit is because I have a digital tier, I won't have to spend as much. So let's see. I have 5 backers for the digital book, which is just a PDF, which means I don't have to work. That money will just go straight to any supplemental funds for printing or shipping or whatever. It's not a lot after fees and everything, but it's something that can contribute to that. But I also want the digital version because not everybody is able to get it shipped. But I will be offering more shipping options for other countries for the second book, but with bundles. That way you can buy 1 and 2 versus, waiting for just one book. Because it makes more financial sense when it comes to shipping, which is totally fine. I totally get it. So yeah, that's a breakdown of where the funds go. And because I am neurotic, I always have something in my Kickstarters that will show where this money is going. Let me see if I have past Kickstarter campaigns. So this was the last campaign I did 2 years ago. So we can go down to, oh wait, I didn't have it. Oh, here you go, cost breakdown. So $230 was for enamel pins, $30 for Kickstarter fees, footer goes towards extra, or towards shipping expensive, and then any extra costs will be covered by me. So $230, so that was what, $260. $260 is it's $300, I think I put this at. Yeah, my goal was $300. I got I didn't really get $1,000 after fees, but we raised $1,000 basically with 43 backers. So yeah. I will say if you are wanting to do a campaign, I would expect for almost every dollar to go towards fulfillment. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've done enough campaigns where I have this down pretty much to a T. Oh, we're not launching this soon. That was a project I was gonna do, and it never funded or never happened. Sorry, I never launched it. In the future, I will. So sneak peek for future projects. Hooray! Totally different than this, but fantasy related. So, oh my gosh, this was the only one I didn't get to. Everything else has been funded. My first Kickstarter, I think. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I I just did a text cost breakdown. I didn't do anything crazy. Generally 300 is like the minimum that I do for these. This comic one is 500, simply because it has more of it's a bit more expensive to print a comic than to get enamel pins made. Surprisingly, not by much. So yeah. Okay. I hope a long-winded answer helped or was informative. Yeah. I have all that good stuff there. Can I add sound? Show more. No. That's okay. All right. But yeah, no, it wasn't a stupid question though either. Like a lot of this stuff, it's always nice. In my personal opinion, it's always nice to know where the funds are going, because you never know. Like, it's just nice to know as backer, transparency and all that, right? A lot of Kickstarters I back, it's all like I feel more confident myself backing people that are a little bit more honest about where the money is going. And it's totally like, I don't even care if they're saying, yeah, half of this is just to give myself a paycheck. That's totally fine with me. I just like to know, are you actually going to use the money for what you say you are? That's all I care about. Like if I was going to back someone's Kickstarter or campaign or whatever, and they said, yeah, I need $1,000, but 500 of that is going to me. Totally fine. I don't care. If that's what it takes to get your project funded, cool. I don't mind at all. At least you're honest. At least I just like to see that the creators put thought into production costs, and they're aware of any potential financial what do you call it? Not hardships, but just challenges that may show up. So yeah. This is not a very good base. I don't know what I'm doing. Why? You know what we're going to do? It's just kind of cheat. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Once again, I did not do any real warm-ups today. This is generally how I work after my day job, though. I don't do warm-ups very often during the week. I just don't have time. I just have to get down and start working. I don't know why this looks just weird. The only downfall about Restream is that I like the layout and how it is set up, so I'm not accidentally sharing my screen of something that shouldn't be on a live stream. But it's also kind of difficult to bring up new windows. I'm trying to get used to it, like Restream, because it does have the capability to talk to other people while you're streaming and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, that's a nice face. I like that. All right, what kind of dying plant do we want to put in here? A fern. Fern sounds good. But if there's still a leaf in there, it means it was, well, I think how much time I would want to go by. I mean, I already know how much time technically has gone by between Prince, this Guardian, and the last one. I'm just trying to figure out how, if I want to extend that. So if there was a plant in here, would it just be dying because it needs water, so it wasn't left alone that long? Questions. There are so many questions. Things that I'm thinking about. Oh God, excuse me. That I have thought about, but not super confirmed yet. All right, let's just go with a plant that has no leaves on it. Everything else, well, that would actually make sense because everything else in the current environment has no leaves. So we'll just do dead branches. Look at that. No leaves. We'll put leaves here on the ground. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that works. So this could be like an indoor fern bush type thing. Lots of those. Oh, I have a banana tree now. I bought some banana trees. So I am now the proud owner of banana trees that will actually fruit and grow bananas. Hopefully this year, but I might have to wait till next year because it takes forever. The leaves are huge. They just get bigger and bigger when a new one comes up. I think the last leaf was almost 3 feet long. The cat was sitting on it because I let her. Okay. All right, that looks good. I mean, that corner looks a little funny, but I wonder if I can. Should I add some decor to this? Yep, that looks all right. We gotta do the bookshelf. Because every place needs a bookshelf, right? Can't not have one. So let's see. That should be good. We're gonna make them a little taller. This is just me roughing out the position of the shelves. Looks fine. don't want them to be like even. Well, I guess most bookshelves are even, but you can adjust them now. So I'm like, do I want something that's like a bigger space here? But then what would I put there? I do want like a painting or something here. So we're just gonna use the box tool. Oops. Let's do 3. Okay. This is just for placement. I don't know what kind of painting I want in there just yet. I actually have a couple that I need to do is make some quick like painterly type things to just squish down and put in here. I have a bunch for fall that I need to put in her house too. She's so angry, but he's being stupid, so that's okay. It makes sense why. Then we gotta fill in this here. I want these to be more like a natural wood. I don't want them to be perfect. And I kind of want to, probably should put like a rug here. So like when you come into the house, you have a like nice rug down the path. The front door is behind this wall. There we go. That looks a little bit more like lived in now. I have to do something about this empty space because it looks a little too empty. You think what you're doing with your highlight can also be done even if... Absolutely. Yes, I do think that, Jose. Try to think. There are quite a number of comic creators who have campaigns that are not in the US that are successful. Since you're in Brazil, I don't know what the shipping is like from Brazil to other countries. Well, like cost-wise, you can actually get free quotes online. If you just go to Pirate Ship, you can make an account for free, and then they have an export rate. I don't know if it's only for US customers or not, but you can, or it's a simple export rate. You can contact the customer service and get it from them, and they'll like sign you up to get a discount for exporting out to other countries. I don't know if it's just from the US to other countries or if Brazil would be included in that, but you could try. And then you can just do free estimates. So you could go and then be like, yeah, I'm going to ship a package, and then pick some random some random city and state in the US and check how much it would be for shipping. I would usually do like 2 pounds weight, and then you can just do like, even if it just do Los Angeles, California, just because it's going to be one of the most expensive places to ship to, and then most places will be cheaper. And that can just be like your cost estimate for shipping there. The only thing that would be a challenge is if backers getting it shipped from Brazil might have to do import fees or anything like that. I don't think they would because it's not a bulk order, but that's something I would look into. Try to think here. Digital versions would be your friend in that case as well. If shipping is a little bit more pricey, I would do a digital version, a PDF. Not a lot of people, but a large portion of creators that I'm seeing are doing that, are seeing a little bit of a boost, and then they kind of get to know you a little better as a creator, and then they're more likely to back your physical book later on in the next campaign. But it is totally doable. You just have to what the heck happened there? You just have to, I guess, be very good about your marketing to get it funded. it's hard to get that customer base. What you're doing now, Jose, with your comics that you're creating now and sharing online is a good thing, because you're getting people used to your style and what you have to offer as a creator, like your humor, the type of stories you like, what you enjoy doing, stuff like that. So building up the audience. But you can definitely do it as someone who lives in Brazil. It's just going to take a lot of research and building up, like, is my customer base going to want digital, preferably because I'm from Brazil or because it's being shipped from Brazil? It's kind of like market research, which is a pain in the butt because it's never easy. So what I would do is just start exploring your options and getting pricing quotes to see how much you would have to fork over for shipping, what it would look like, what it would cost. Trying to think what else. There's something I'm missing. Oh, fees and taxes. I don't know how that works in Brazil. Here in the US, I have to pay taxes on this stuff, but not until the end of the year. However, in my state, I would have to pay taxes every month if I have anybody from my state I'm shipping to. You should be able to find, like, whatever your city or county or whatever it is that it's called in Brazil, there should be someone to talk to. Like, hey, if I start a business and I'm selling something to someone in another country, do I need to pay taxes on that here? Like, how does that work? Yada, yada, yada. They might say, yeah, if it's just like, if you're not a big business, you may not have to worry about it. Or they may say, yeah, you need to pay just put on your income taxes at the end of the year, if that's what you guys have. So, yeah. It's kind of like a long-winded answer, but it's not like an easy, yes, you just do that. The short response be yes, you can do it. The long answer is you can do it, but you have to take these things into consideration to make sure you can do it successfully. If you need help, let me know, and I can at least give you like some bullet points, like start with pricing, right? Like, how much is it going to cost you to do all this stuff? And then you can start with the campaign, like, messaging. So, like, what are you making? How long is it going to be open for? What are you delivering to people? Why should they back it? What's the story about? Blah, 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 blah. And then from there, you would start looking into your marketing. Where are you going to advertise it? How are you going to advertise it? What would be like your key selling point? Which sounds very businessy, and I apologize, but your KSP, which is your key selling point, is you're delivering a specific story, XYZ story. All right. Like, the theme is going to be why people are interested in it. I can't speak again. I need to stop. This is why I don't stream after work. My brain is dead. So that's fun. Yeah, that idea I'm thinking about currently is seeing. Oh, I believe taxes are no fun here either, Jose. I mean, let me pause there for a second, though. I hate taxes to begin with. No matter where or what they are, there will always be a pain to me, even if I only have to do them once every 5 years. They're just, I hate them. I hate them so much. Yeah, but I believe that they're a pain in the neck. That's like the only major concern I would have, is making sure your ducks are in a row for stupid business stuff, because I don't trust the state or government to not, like, flip out at you for not paying your taxes on time. It's just stupid stuff like that. Hello, Angelo, and thank you for the Kickstarter being fun. Well, thank you for the congratulations. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I'm trying to do like celebrate these things more. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I'm so stupid. I was like, oh, I should put this on my Kickstarter update, and get people to like see that we're funded. And I totally forgot to do it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sitting here trying to give poor Jose advice, and I'm sitting here la-di-dying and not doing anything. Okay, let me update my Kickstarter real quick and get this live stream posted there. Yes, Kickstarter. I would also watch a lot of videos about how to set up a Kickstarter itself, like the structure and how, good Lord, did they not want me to update? Oh, right there. And how like the process works. You can actually make your account on Kickstarter or whatever campaign site you want. It doesn't have to be Kickstarter, and just practice. That's why I have a campaign that looks like it exists, but it doesn't. On my campaign page that I showed earlier with the mermaid, you will not see that. It's only on my account. But it's been sitting there because it's something I want to do. It's another story idea, and I was going to do that before this one, just as practice, but creativity doesn't work like that. All right, love stream celebration. We hit our funding goal. You can hear me typing. I'm so sorry. I couldn't be more excited. Hosting a small celebration stream over on YouTube. Check it out here. So then when everyone's watching on replay, they're like, what are you doing? Oh, oops. Oh my gosh. I'm just the least organized. I'm just the least organized person right now. Okay, now that's taken care of. Good Lord. Ah, jeez. All right. Now we're just going to go back to drawing. All right, no more anything else. Campaigns and drawing only. Okay. You can tell I work today because I'm a little loopy. Just a little loopy. All right. I'm probably not going to like put this chair out in great detail because I just not like, I don't know what kind of chair I want, but we got a little bit done here. Actually, I'm going to quickly line art that because a little progress is better than no progress. In pages like this that have a little bit more detail work, I normally save for last or on days where I need to think more like less creatively, if that makes sense, and more logically. It's like, okay, I need things to be in this position, blah, 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 blah. So I have a method to getting pages done. It works for me. Let me actually erase this. It works for me very well, and it's being refined every week. And I think I'm at a point now where I'm getting things done a lot faster because I'm solely focusing on just the line art, which is almost done for the whole book. And then I just have to worry about the gray tones and stuff like that. And that will go by really fast. And after that, it's lettering and refining anything that needs to be refined. And I'm very excited for that. You have no idea. No idea. Taxes are so bad here that people started making memes about the minister who constantly wanted tax stuff. Oh my God, human tax. Oh man, Jose. We have people like that here too. You are not alone. I can promise you that. We have special people here in the US that if they could tax you for breathing, they would. It's like, no, you don't need more money. You have enough. Learn to manage it. These people are silly, man. Let me tell you. Very, very silly. I'm so happy we're funded. I woke up this morning and I saw it. I was like, oh my God. But I had like a lot of work to do. So I couldn't like sit and take the time to craft out a message earlier. And then I had to do a little bit of grocery shopping and dinner. And I try to like spend a little bit of time outside after work just to get out, you get tax for air, part for owning. Oh, yeah. I guess that is true, Angelo. Damn. Okay, I guess we technically are taxed for air. Well, that's just depressing. I was trying. So dumb. The whole thing is just dumb. It's like, just let me do my thing. Stop trying to tax me for just trying to do my thing. Did you know in some states you have to pay tax on shipping too? It's just dumb. Like, I could have like a 2-hour long rant about taxes. I won't. But I could. I'm sure you guys could too. Thank you again, Angelo. Yes, hype for my comic. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I try not to like be obnoxiously excited on stream, but I am excited. Thank you. And thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Very sad for paying this. Yeah. Stupid taxes. Yeah. I need to figure out how to put music on with this. I guess in the last stream though, like I get so tired of putting on music that technically shouldn't have a copyright. And stupid YouTube puts a copyright claim on it anyway. And I don't know why. And then I spend like a week fighting it and I win. And then like months later, someone else tries to fucking copy strike it or claim it or whatever. And I'm like, I'm just tired. So annoying. It's like, why? Why do we need to do that? Oh, and then YouTube did this weird thing where they can actually search for content that I have if someone else is using it. And I'm like, why? I don't care. Don't like tell me that so and so is using my video footage. I know. I let them. It's fine. It's just very strange to me that they're doing it unsolicited or on your behalf when you didn't want them to. So I'm like kind of concerned that that's going to cause problems. So I'm really hoping it doesn't. Look, all these leaves on the floor. All these leaves. It's like that gif of that girl going, look at all those chickens. These are not chickens, but close. I love that gif though. She's just like so happy, so innocent. Look at all those chickens, and they're geese, not chickens. Oh my gosh. It's like, it's just perfect. Perfect. Do, do, do. All right, and that's the window. Oops. Trying to concentrate a little bit. There we go. Hello, Master Swag King. Welcome. Long time. Well, not really long time no see, but it seems like it. I feel like today was like the worst day to stream though. Everyone is streaming. I opened YouTube. I was like, wow, there's like 50 of you streaming. Oh my god. There's so many people streaming today. But usually everyone streams on Friday too, so it's like it's hard. I should just stream at 6 in the morning every day. Just kidding. I will never get up that early. The only time I ever get up that early is if I have something to do or for conventions. Just kidding. I love streaming and stuff, but I don't want to get up at 6 a.m. Actually, that actually does remind me. There was this guy in the gaming industry, and he used to do a lot of like digital sculpting videos. He would literally get up at 5 a.m. and stream for an hour and then go to work. I was like, what? What? That's insane. It was just crazy. Like, he was a morning person though. He liked to get up early. The only reason that I wouldn't want to do that is like, that dude had overtime at sometimes, and I get cranky if I have to do overtime when I'm tired. I've done it many times this year, and I don't mind it. But after a while, it's very exhausting. That's fine. Though I guess technically this could be considered overtime because I'm working after work, but on my stuff. I don't know. I don't know. All right, staircases. Actually, I'm getting a fair amount done. How long have I been streaming? I don't even know. Let me look. About an hour. Okay, that's not too bad. And that was been like 20 minutes or something talking about the campaign, so that's not too bad. Okay, I'm just checking progress, so I'm keeping like in mind how much I'm actually getting done and making sure I'm staying on track. I'm actually gonna do a thinner line here. This is in the background. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right, that's better. Kind of better. Let's see. Now we're going to finish the stairs. Would you see the stairs from the side? I think you would. I'm pretty sure you would. So I'm going to have to fix that too. So there are a couple things I run into, which is wrong layer and wrong brush size, which is very irritating. There we go. Okay, so this is the front door, and then that's that. I need to figure out what to put here. Originally, I had decided to put a table here. And then, oh, that might actually look nice. And that kind of closes the gap because it's like up against the viewer. Almost like another wall. I'm gonna leave that there because it actually feels nice. Should I put a rug here? I don't know. Put a square rug. Then I have to. I don't know if I want a square rug. I mean, rugs are nice, but I would kind of expect the rug here. Right? Maybe. Maybe not. Why would I have a rug here, though? I don't know. I don't think I'd put a rug there. There's something to sit on here. It looks very homey, though. I like it so far. All right, let's put these shelves in for the bookcase. Put you down to 4 is fine. No, we can do 6. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. I'm sitting here like, why does that look weird? Because I don't have the perspective right in my head. There we go. Perspective isn't perfect. I'm not trying to make it perfect. Because like I said earlier, I'm just trying to get it done. It's okay if it's a little imperfect. It means I actually drew it. All right. Looks pretty good. I probably could just copy and paste that up a little bit. No, because yes, I will. I'll just have to make sure that that top part will not be in perspective. I'm gonna make it an imperfect bookshelf. I think. Oh, should I have one shelfy little slanted like it's broken? Ooh. And then it just never gets fixed because every guardian's like, yeah, whatever. Let me sit on that for a minute. That actually sounds like a good idea. Because that way it's not like a perfect home, because I don't want it to be. Right? Let's work on this picture frame while we think about that. All right, I don't want this to be super fancy, but I do want a little bit of fancy. So let's see. Take away this top part. It's kind of add a little curvature. Looks like a mustache. All right, I'm not going to try and make it like super filigree-ish because it's very small. So, this looks like eyes. That's great. That's creepy. Well, that looks nice. That looks cool. This just looks good. Okay, so what do I want to do now? So I did say I'm going to hold off on the chair. I just don't feel like thinking about that right now. The bookshelf, I'm debating putting a broken shelf in there. What shelf would you break first? A top shelf or a bottom shelf? need to go, I need to look at like old bookcase pictures. Because I've seen them bow a little bit when they're heavy in the middle, but it doesn't like have a set height when that happens. I've seen that happen to lower shelves and then the higher shelves. Why did I think about this? Why am I thinking about this? See, this is why I don't like to do backgrounds. I just think, well, I mean, it's good to think about this stuff. It's just I'm overthinking it. So let's work on the the staircase. Let me just think about this for a minute. I do want to figure out the level of disarray. Because originally I wasn't going to have it super disarrayed, but having things kind of broken and falling apart does give this a bit more character. And the environment's just as important as the actual characters themselves, because it can tell its own like story. Like clearly the people have been here. It's kind of taken care of, but also used very much, or it is used a lot and kind of falling apart. So I think I will have a bookshelf that's broken. I think I'm going to do the bottom one just because if it were me, thank you, Mark. Yay. You hit the goal. I'm so excited. Whoa. I hit my hand on something and almost knocked something over. I'm excited. I'm happy. I am thinking out loud about if I want a bookshelf to be broken and have it slanted to give this more character. I mean, I already have a dead plant, you know. Oh, what if the picture? Yes, I could have some stuff like picture frames kind of slanted too. Ooh. This one will stay as is because I already drew it and I like it. But I like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to add another picture somewhere and just have it kind of falling and no one's taken the time or care to fix it. But I kind of want a reason for that too. Like, why would you not fix it in your home? Because the Guardians aren't like lazy. They obviously have a thing to do to protect things, but they're also, I don't know, maybe it's like priorities. It's just not their priority to fix the place up, but you know, it's not why they're around. So maybe I can go with that too. Thank you, Dale. Hello. So excited. I'm very happy. I wanted to try and do like a celebratory thing because, yeah, it's always nice to do that, you know. Thank you, Liminal. Yay! I'm very happy that it's funded because I'm very excited about this. I really am. Every time I get a chance to work on this, I'm just like, oh my god, I can't wait for everyone to look at this and I hope they're excited like I am. Yes, I do use Krita. I use a modified ink G pen. I think it's called or was called at some point. Ink. This one? Yeah. I started with the Ink 3 G pen and then I modified it. Or was it the 4? No, it was the 5 or the 3. Yeah, it was the 3. And I kind of just modified it a little bit to my liking, and that's what I use in Krita. That's 90% of what I use. And then, actually, I have my brushes here. This is my modified one. This, I don't even know why I put that there, but it is there. Let me actually, whoa, it's a leaf. All right, that's why that's there. Okay, and then I use the blending brushes here. I sometimes use the airbrush. Not often. My eraser. This is a pattern brush, I think. Oh, a swirl brush. I don't know when I don't know why I have that. And then these are just my 3 custom brushes based off of that Ink 3 G Pen. This one has no pressure sensitivity, so it's just a flat line, but it is nice. I like it. I do use it on occasion. This is it has more of a nice thinner pen ink to it, and then this one is a little bit thinner. So yeah, that's what I use. And if you have Krita questions, I'm more than happy to answer them because I love this program. It's the only program I really use for illustration. And I have a whole YouTube channel on it, so I would be more than happy to help you or answer questions about it. All right, now I need to add the stairs. Let's see. I think this is more than enough. I don't think I need to add anything overly complicated here. Let's see. I just want to make sure the steps aren't too high. Overthinking that, but that's okay. Da-da-da. Just gonna put the steps in, not. Oh my gosh, this is like, it's throwing me off because I'm trying to draw a straight line. Is that happening? Yes. Okay. Oops. I do use some custom brushes that are available to use for download and stuff. The Moot Ink ones are the most recent I've messed with, but I don't. It's specifically for this comic for some backgrounds for the texture or whatever. But that's it. I don't use many custom brushes outside of that. Have you tried other? Oh, yes. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the text tool update. You have no idea. Inkscape is free vector software, and I appreciate it being free and open source, and I love it for that. But I do not like to use it. It is not for, I don't know why, but I just cannot seem to get my head around it. I think it's just because I got so used to Adobe Illustrator that the way things are in Inkscape, I just never got accustomed to. I don't know. I couldn't do it. But yes, I'm so excited for that text update. I'm like, when is it going to be? Let me test it. Have I tried other art software? Yes. So I started off using Corel Painter, which is another illustration software. It is paid for a software, and that's extensively what I used before Krita. I never was a Photoshop illustrator. It didn't really make sense to me because Photoshop was primarily for photo editing, right? Yes, you can draw on it, but it I don't know, it just never felt right to draw on it and illustrate and all that stuff. So I just couldn't get into it. So I tried Corel Painter, and that was really, really nice. And then after a while, software gets old, you need to update it, all that good stuff. It's a little expensive. And it's also buggy. I don't like paying for things that have bugs, especially when they're really, they go against my productivity and they ruin it, or it just becomes a hassle. I don't like to deal with it. So I'm like, if I'm going to have bugs on my software, I don't want to pay for it. So that's how I found Krita, which was free, because I was using Inkscape, and then there's other free software at the time. It was really interesting software. I don't remember what it was called. Yeah, but I was using GIMP as well. I did not like GIMP. It was the same issue I had with Photoshop. It wasn't for illustration. And I discovered Krita somehow. And from that point on, I was hooked. I'm like, this is exactly what I want in a software to illustrate. I want my brushes. I want illustration tools. I don't want photo editing tools. You know, it makes sense to have illustration tools, not photo editing tools. I mean, the photo editing is helpful when I want to do color correction and stuff like that, but I just like to have a illustrative focused software. Yes, Affinity Photo Designer are amazing. I have the whole Affinity suite. I love it. I bought, what is it, 2.0 or whatever their next upgrade was. I got that suite as well. I think I actually got Designer with that. I didn't have it before, but Designer, not like Adobe Illustrator by any means, but it does more than enough that I'm okay with struggling a bit for some stuff. And that might just be user error. One software I always hated was CorelDRAW. Oh, CorelDRAW. I think CorelDRAW is the same or similar to Corel Painter. I think it's from the same company. And that's part of why I don't want to buy it again, Jose. It's just too buggy. I don't know if it's changed now because this was also years ago. Like it is a great program. It really is. But for the amount you're paying, and I just don't. It's why I'm using a Huey on tablet. If I'm going to run into issues where it won't read the tablet driver, I'd rather be paying a fraction of the cost to deal with that than forking over $1,000 for a freaking Wacom tablet with the same problem. You know. I know Liminal. It's really nice that it's open source. I think the reason I like the open source stuff is people who have the ability to draw and to program are able to put like their 2 cents in. Like, hey, I'm an artist. I need this feature, and I'm gonna make it. And that's actually how a lot of people in the creative dev team have done stuff, which I think is freaking fantastic. Because some of them, I would say a good portion of them are artists as well. And it's just cool for them to be like, you know what, this tool would be helpful to have in Krita. Let me see if we can build it. Yeah, that's awesome. That's freaking fantastic. I love that. Oh, we're going to do the shelf. That's what we're going to do. So, yeah, and the people at Krita are really nice, and I really appreciate everything they do. I really hope one day I can give them money, like a lot of money. Be like, take this money. Just take it. Buy yourself a nice dinner. You guys you're doing phenomenal. So, sure. I want to do that one day. I want to give the creative devs a nice dinner fund. I don't really know what they do outside of Krita, because I think this is more volunteer based. So I don't know how much of their free time that they actually have to work on it either. I believe their last update for Krita was I think they are busy in general this year, which is, I get it, life is life. Things happen. So there isn't a lot of features being upgraded right now that I can remember from their last update. And that's okay. I'm not expecting every update to be, wow, look at all these amazing features. I am perfectly happy with nothing but bug fixes if that's all they can get to. Like, they do have a backlog of bugs as well. So at least last I looked. But did I do this wrong? I did this wrong again. No, I didn't. There, it's fixed. Yeah, I just appreciate. I think open source is also more appealing because there are actual people working on it. It's not like a corporation where you have no means of communication, and when something goes wrong, it's very much, oh, that sucks. You can pay us for the next update, and maybe it'll fix it. They're not like paid softwares aren't always forthcoming with trying to help you or finding a solution rather. And it's not like to say that the people don't care. It's a lot of times their hands are tied. They can't just go and look at the code themselves. It's just not happening, right? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. That adds so much character already. A dead plant, broken bookshelf. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You suffer it for a living, so I assume these folks do. Oh, that's true. Yeah. This is true. And it's a lot of work. Like, I get it. I get it. I just spilled water. Okay. Okay, that is it's beautiful. Look at that bookshelf. Broken shelf. Okay. So what are we going to put under this? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to put under it, and that's okay. I will probably be thinking about that for the next week. Ooh, should I make one of the shelves bow a little bit? Yes, let's do it. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm having too much fun drawing a freaking bookshelf, but that's okay. That's the level of detail that I like to see. How do I want to do this? Whoa. What the heck was that? All right, I clearly instead of spline. Oops. All right. And look at this. I really like the assistants in Krita too. Assistants. They're very very helpful. All right, we're going to actually erase this. I think that's definitely one of my favorite features in Krita. And that's I think that's part of why did I do that? Yeah. Partly why I liked Krita, because Corel Painter did have not guides and rulers on perspective stuff similar to what Krita has now. And I think that's part of the reason why I got interested in Krita. It's at the time, I don't remember if Photoshop had something like that. They might have. I just don't know. Look at this. Look at the shelf. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, is that bowing a little too much? No, I think it's fine. We'll just put like not heavy stuff here. We can find some heavy stuff to put on here. I don't know. I'll just put like a pile of books. Ooh, that would look good. Look at this. I'm so happy. That looks so good. All right. So front door's over here. You know what? That would not actually be visible. What the hell was I thinking? No doormat would be visible there. Well, actually, hold on. So there's, whoa. I'm going to use green so I can see. All right, if this were the floor of the house, this were the front door. Okay, yeah, there would be no floor mat you see here. None whatsoever. Because this is a round pumpkin house. Okay. I just want to make sure I had this in mind properly. Erasing everything I didn't want to erase because I drew over it. Great. All right, so let me hide my assistant tool. I'm just going to fill up this bookcase real quick with some heavy books. Just more stuff. I'm trying to actually, these are pretty thin books. We want chunky books. Encyclopedia type books where you need to work out to lift them. Okay, that's good. And then get some more here. There. Now we can kind of at least see the weight here a little bit. You can see why it's bowing. Perfect. I do need one more shelf up top here. Why is this so thick? That's better. Okay. Come on. There. Okay. That looks good. I'm happy with that. Let me save. It's like the one thing I'm always paranoid about because it's just saving and just gotta save. All right. I'm happy. The progress with this is going well. It may not seem like a lot of progress, but to me, it is a lot of progress. There are just some days I only get to work on this for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And a lot of that's that first half hour is sometimes just getting in the zone. Okay, what am I working on? Am I in the headspace for this? Or do I need certain music to do this? I think that's slanted a little. There we go. Not perfect books, but that's good enough for me. There. Okay. That works. And then this can kind of stand up a little more. Perfect. Cool. So I might put some more books down there later, but I want to put more stuff besides books there. But this makes sense to have some heavy stuff. Just have it bow over time. I think that works. Maybe I'll add some books here and then, yeah. Okay, good. So it looks lived in, but also looks a little abandoned, which is what I'm going for. Perfect. I do need to add a light here. Debating if I'm going old school and just putting a candle there. I want to put some candles here too. So right now it's just light from outside. make it like nice and spooky. Cool. All right, I'm going to save that. I think I'm going to stop. Oh my God, it's already 9. Whoa. How long have I been streaming? Just a little over an hour. Okay. Wow, I clearly did not know what time it was when I started streaming. It's already 9. Oh, I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. Okay. Cool. All right, so we're actually going to end the stream here, though. But before I go, thank you guys again for supporting my comic. And even if you weren't able to back it, I still appreciate your support and me drawing it and working hard at it and everything else. Sincerely appreciate it. I love it. Makes me happy. I can't wait to get this done. And I hope watching me work on the pages is fun. I know like draw streams aren't always like super exciting, wow, but I think it's fun to like show the process and how things are done and talking about like the thought that goes into something as silly as the bookcase, you know. So yeah. All right, let me go over the Kickstarter one more time. And if you are watching this on replay or you're watching it now and you want to check it out, it is in the pinned comment of the chat. So let me bring this up to share. So this is the Pumpkin Prince campaign. We have met our goal of $300. We actually went over to $315, which is fantastic. I'm so happy. We still have 30 days left, so you have plenty of time to grab it. If you would like, I do have an early spreader tier. I have one left, just one. It's $10. It's just like a thank you for grabbing it earlier. If you get it, cool. If not, no big deal. Get a exclusive bookmark, a physical book, and a B-grade enamel pin from past campaigns. If you're not interested in that, I just have the physical copy. I have a digital tier as whoa. I have a digital tier as well. So if you know money's tight, but you still want to support this, you can grab this for $5. You'll get a PDF of the comic itself that you can just save, and then when you're ready to get the physical, if you ever do want it, you can always grab that later. I do have some pages here that are finished in terms of line art and stuff, which is awesome. And then I do have a sneak peek of some other pages. These are actually, these 3 are done completely. Or minus, yeah, these 2 are done here. This one is almost done, and this one I'm actually finishing. We actually worked on that a little bit during, oh no, I did not work on this last stream. Never mind. Spoilers. We have some pages here, other new pages here. So yeah, I do have some reward tiers here. If we get to 1,500 total, if you only want like the extra goodies that we unlock, that will be available. I might revise this a bit just because the economy just is not improving. I might make some smaller stretch goals so that you can get a little bit more extra, you know, more bang for your buck and have more fun. So yeah, so go check that out, that link. Grab a copy if you'd like, or if you know someone who would be interested in this comic. It is about Pumpkin Prince, who is a new guardian, and we're figuring out who he is and why he's the new guardian and how that process is going to start. And if you like people, or if you know people that are interested in fall and Halloween and spooky and they love like monsters and stuff like that, those general themes, this will be right up their alley. It's black and white as well, so it's not like a lot of color. If you also like black and white comics, definitely a bonus in my opinion. Yeah, so definitely share that if you know someone who would be interested in this. Thank you guys very, very much for stopping by the stream and supporting my campaign. And I hope you are as excited as I am when this is done. Yeah, so So make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already to the channel. I will do more draw streams and more updates. I'm trying to bring more art back into my channel because I made it an art channel and I kind of forgot about the art part. So there'll be more streams like this. Probably not when I'm as tired, but I'll be more awake. All right, so thank you guys for watching this. Like I said, I greatly appreciate it. I will see you in the next video or stream. And until then, bye.